Hi my love bugs, what is up? It's your girl AshecaLee here, back at it with another video. I know it's been a very long minute, but you guys, here I am, okay? I'm right here, I'm back, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you guys how I achieved this very nice half up, half down look, along with the makeup look as well. Yes, a 2-in-1. Yes, a 2-in-1. And yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, hair and makeup, then definitely keep on watching. Hi babies. It's been a really long time, but you guys, I'm back. I'm not gonna talk through this video because as always I'm in a rush, so we gotta pop this wig on and do our makeup in like 40 minutes, and I think we can do it. So yeah, if you guys see me looking over this way, I'm looking at my monitor. I'm trying something different. So yeah, I know it looked probably like a little plain in the background, but don't worry. And look who's calling because he's late. We're late.
Hey baby.
Boy.
What?
Come on.
I'm trying to. I'm leaving now.
Hey y'all, what's up? I am so happy to get back to filming. I miss you all so very much. Oh my goodness, so happy. So I'm gonna jump into the video. As you guys can see, my ball cap is already on and it's time to apply these 2 layers of glue. I'm using the gummy lace glue and my popsicle stick. We're just gonna smear that all over the front of the cap. Now the goal, the first step to even achieving like a very good install is to make sure that your ball cap literally looks like a ball cap, okay? You got to make people think that you're really bald out here, even though you're not. We know it's all an illusion, it's all a part of the plan, but that is key, okay? So with the glue, I just applied a generous amount, and then I like to go in with the popsicle stick and just smear it all around. And then I went in and I pressed the lace into the glue. So this is the very important part for me. Sometimes I find with pre-made lace wigs, it just never fits my head properly. So I kind of get some trouble with the lace maybe bubbling up in the front. You guys will see me like kind of check the lace out to see why it's laying the way that it is, and like right there. So I actually went in and lifted up my left side and laid it back down to stretch the lace out a bit more. So after I did that, I went in with my scissors, cut the excess lace off because you guys know that's unnecessary, it's not needed, and it has to go. And I did that to both of my sides. So one thing I want to tell you about this wig is that this is a 13x6 wig, and the texture of this hair I believe is water wave. I wanted something very loose but still curly at the same time. This is the length as well. I believe it's an 18-inch. If I'm wrong, all of the information is listed down in the description box below. This unit is from Elva Hair. I've worked with them before and their lace is always bomb, you guys. Like, it is just amazing. I love their lace. It's super thin, very flexible, and it just looks great. As y'all can see, look at that. That looks amazing. And I didn't even finish tinting it yet with my actual skin complexion, you guys. It looks bomb, and that glue is holding up, honey. Y'all see it, okay? So now I'm gonna go in on the other side and cut off the excess lace, of course, because we don't need it. And the trick that I like to use, I kind of move my hand in up and down motions so that the lace looks more jagged rather than a straight cut. Because when it looks straight, you can definitely see the lace a bit more. It looks very unnatural. So you want to make sure that you're moving your hands in that up and down motion so that, you know, it looks a bit more natural. And then we're just going to cut off some of that lace in the front as well. And one of the things that I also loved about this wig is that it pretty much came pre-plucked, meaning I had to do little to no plucking at all. So as you guys can see, I went back in and I lift up that lace on my left side just because it just wasn't sitting well with me. You know, I'm a hairstylist, so I can't be walking around here with lace that's bubbling up in the front, okay? So the way to fix this is you have to take it up. You have to. You can't leave it down and just, you know, expect for it to disappear or lay properly. So normally when this happens, it's because the lace isn't measured right on your forehead. So I'm showing you guys because I'm trying to be real with y'all. I don't always get my installs right on the first try. So normally what I do at this point, I don't care if there's glue on the lace. I really just don't care. I don't care how the cap looks either, because majority of the times you lift that lace up, the cap is already on the lace, so the cap is gonna come up too. So at this point, my main focus is just to get those bumps out of the lace because it's just not cute. So key to doing this is actually stretching the lace to the point where it's laying evenly on your forehead. So sometimes this may mean that you have to pull the lace backwards, or maybe you have to move it more forwards. It just depends on how your forehead is shaped. And I'm kind of upset that I didn't bring my blow dryer up. This would have went so much faster. So as y'all can see, I kind of moved the lace backwards instead of having it so far up. And it definitely made a difference. It was still a little bit bubbly in the front, but I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. Nothing that I couldn't get past, you know? And honestly, if somebody noticed your lace looking a little crazy, they too close anyway, so you gotta tell them to back up. Look, 6 feet, okay? 6 feet. You shouldn't be that close to my lace anyway. All right, so now that we got that all said and done, now I went in with some of my foundation just to blend that in a bit more. And yeah, after that, I went in with the freeze spray. Now, the freeze spray is key to getting that ash. As y'all can see, the ash around my hairline, it goes away with the freeze spray because it's wet, and it's also helping to melt the lace as well. So I recommend that you guys use a blow dryer when you use the freeze spray, because if you don't, it'll tend to start lifting, and obviously because it's pretty much water, it's a wet base, so it will start to lift the lace, but with the blow dryer there, it'll help keep it intact so that the lace doesn't even stand a chance to start lifting. And while you use the blow dryer, you also want to add pressure, like with the comb or anything like that. So after I did that, I went ahead and decided to take out my baby hairs so that the baby hairs will be molded already, so that I wouldn't have too much left to do. You know how you always have that like better laid side? Yeah, that's this side right here, because this side giving me so much issues. Oh, even though it look laid, but it's just like, I don't know, I'm feeling this side. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the half up, half down at this point, but I kind of figured it out later on that I kind of wanted to. So I'm going in and seeing where my half up, half down is gonna start so that I can know where to put my baby hairs. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do like a smaller part in my head, or did I want to take it like lower to almost the end of my eyebrows. And I did exactly that. I took it lower to almost the end of my eyebrows, just so that it can actually look like a half up, half down. So I also went in with my wax stick and my hot comb to flatten the back out. Again, guys, this is a 13x6, so I have a lot of parting space, and honestly, this wig was perfect for a half up, half down. You guys know with the 13x4s, they rarely give you any parting space at all. Alright, so now that that is done, I'm just seeing where I would want my baby hairs to lay. And now I'm going to go in with my mousse, and I'm just going to apply that all over the hairline. I don't know what it is about the Nairobi foam, but this thing is just like amazing when it comes to melting anything. The hair, the lace, the baby hairs. It's top tier. It's top tier. It's a gem, truly. So I went ahead and put that all over my hairline and hurried up and put my elastic band over my ears and the hairline so that the mousse can do its magic while I pretty much focus on the half up, half down. We got to get the ponytail sitting right, and we got to make sure everything is nice and flat. Nobody wants a lumpy, bumpy ponytail. That's just not cute, okay? Everything has to be nice and sleek. So that is where the wax stick and the hot comb comes in. And right now what I'm doing is just parting smaller sections and going in between and flattening it out so that everything will lay nice and flat, because curly hair does tend to, you know, it's big, and at the roots it's really big too. It's not tamed. So that's exactly what we have to do. We have to tame the roots. And I was praying that I did not burn myself. As y'all can see, it's so hot and your girl was scared. So at this moment, it's time for the ponytail. And I definitely could have tied my ponytail tighter, but I didn't want to have a headache. So I tied it tight as I wanted it to be. And then I kind of just stretched the ponytail so that it can go a little bit lower, be a little bit tighter, but not too tight. All right. And then now it is time to wrap that piece around your ponytail to hide that rubber band. And this part is very easy. You just want to spray some hairspray, freeze spray, whatever you have, and you just want to wrap it right around. Y'all see how focused my face is? All right, so now it is time for makeup. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it's been a hot minute since I've actually done my makeup. So I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, I don't want to disappoint them. You know, this face still gotta come out looking beat. Did not want to disappoint, okay? So I went in with my ColourPop eyebrow pencil in the shade Brown and Black, or Black and Brown. And I got my eyebrows done, so doing my eyebrows take less time now, and they're just nice and defined. They're not really big. There's no crazy hairs everywhere. It just feels good to do your makeup when your eyebrows are done, you know? So then I went in with some concealer underneath my brows and also on top of my brows, because I feel like this hairstyle called for the sharpest brow ever, and that's exactly what I got. Okay, so I also went ahead and took the concealer on my eyelids as well, and I'm using the Maybelline concealer, I believe, to do this. And then I just went ahead and brushed out the concealer to get rid of those harsh lines for when I apply my foundation. We want everything to blend very nice and seamless, so we got to get rid of that. And also I went in with the Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Honey. And now it is time for eyeshadow. I wanted to do something very simple. So I'm taking that tan color, that orange color that I pointed to, and also this brown color. And at first I used the orange and the tan in my crease area, and we're just going to blend this out as our transition shade. I didn't want anything too bright. I still wanted it to be pretty subtle but still look very sultry, if that makes sense. And I just feel like warm colors and oranges and browns, they just go well with my skin complexion. So that's just always my go-to. And at this moment, I tapped into a little bit of that brown and I dusted it over my lids and also blended it up into that orange that you guys see there, just to create like a very nice blend. And I really like this. This is like my go-to look when it comes to eyeshadow when I don't want to do much. This color literally goes with every outfit, every look, and it's just bomb. Why not? It's universal. It's easy. And next, I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Illuminator Primer. I know you guys are probably like, girl, why are you using this product? If you watched, and I definitely use too much. If you watched my last video about like first impressions with makeup, I told you guys that I hated this product. Now, when I tried it again off camera, I actually really liked it, and I actually did see the illuminator in it. Now, what I should have did when I was doing it on camera was just add a little bit more moisture to my face. My face was pretty dry when I used it, so that was the problem right there. But I actually really like it, and I definitely do see a difference. And now I'm just popping on my lashes. I wanted to go for something very natural, but still very like filling and just fluffy. So I'm using the Ardell lashes. I forgot the exact name of them, but this is how it looks. And we have to jump back to the hair because I want to get those baby hairs in order so that when I do my foundation, I don't have to worry about them afterwards. So I took that band off, and now it's time for trimming the baby hairs and just making our hair look a little bit more put together. And that tweezer was not working, so I had to get another one. So I like to pluck some of the hair out of the baby hairs because I don't like my baby hairs very thick looking. I like very thin baby hairs, and just for them to look natural. And then I went in with some of the Gorilla Snot, and I applied that to my baby hairs along with one of my edge brushes. And as y'all can see, it's just super easy this way, especially when you kind of mold your hairs before and then you do your baby hairs afterwards. It just looks 10 times better, 10 times neater, silkier. Everything is just spot on. Alright, so after that is done, I went ahead with my Sanex strip, and then I also went ahead and applied the band back over to apply pressure and to make sure that everything is kind of melted so that the mousse won't lift the lace up. So next for foundation, I'm using the Juvia's Place foundation in the color Ethiopia. One of my favorite go-to foundations right now. And I'm also using the Maybelline concealer in the shade Golden underneath my eyes, on my cupid's bow, my nose, my chin, and a little tiny bit on my forehead. And I also went in with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 11, I believe, or 7, I'm not sure. But just a contour shade, and I went ahead and blended out my contour first before blending out my concealer, because I like to let my concealer sit on my face for, you know, a few seconds so that it can get a bit more tacky and build up some more coverage. And I went ahead and blended it out with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I found this sponge in Ulta, and I have not been able to find it again, but I love this sponge because it's in the shape of a diamond, and it's actually marble. And that pointy part at the end that you guys see I'm using, it's perfect for underneath your eyes. It gets right in there, no trouble, and you know, it just does a great job. I love this sponge. And to set my concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier again underneath my eyes. I love this setting powder as well. It's just top tier. I love it. It does such a good job making sure that everything is set and you don't look cakey with it at all. And next for contour, I'm going in with the Black Radiance contour palette in the shade medium to dark, dipping into both that sculpting color and that contour shade and dragging that on my nose and my cheekbones. And as y'all can see, that contour on my nose was way too harsh. I was like, yeah, no. So I went in with my foundation brush and took care of that. And now onto blush. Y'all, I was having such a hard time trying to focus the camera and turn my hand the right way because I was looking in the monitor and it showed the opposite clearly. So I was just, that was a little slow moment. But I went in with that blush on my cheeks, on my nose, and yeah. Now we're going to set our face with the Continuous Setting Mist from Morphe, one of my favorite setting sprays ever. Love this stuff. And back to the eyes, we're going in with that orange shade underneath our eyes. I also applied eyeliner, which I did off camera. And now we're applying some mascara to the look as well because it just topped everything off. And this is the Too Faced Born This Way mascara. And then now for highlight, I went in with the Fenty Beauty highlighter and applied that on my cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead, and went back in with the setting spray to set everything in place. And now for lips, I'm going in with the MAC lip liner in the shade Dark Brown, I believe. And I use this lip liner faithfully. It's so creamy, so nice, and it does a great job. And it just makes lining your lips so much easier. If you make a mistake, you can easily just rub it off and it doesn't stain as well. I love this lip liner. And I'm going in with the ColourPop lipstick in the shade Buttercream. This is my favorite lip combo, you guys, so pay attention, okay? So after that, I went in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, I believe. And this is it. Perfect new lip. Perfect. All right, so now back to the hair. It's time to take off that Sienna strip, and we're going to look at this masterpiece. Do you guys see that? Bomb. And I had to add some foundation to my forehead because I had that strip on, so it was covering my part of my forehead. We don't want no line of demarcation at all. And now we're just going to go in and finish up our hair with that dramatic. Wow, that was very dramatic. Okay, so I'm going in with the comb and I'm just combing out my baby hairs. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh, looks amazing. And I'm also going back over my sideburns just to make sure that they're all nice and laying flat, because they did kind of come up when I was doing my my contour. And I went back in with my hot comb over the front of my hair just to lay everything down, have everything looking nice. And you guys, this is the completed look. I'm so happy with the way everything turned out. And yes, this is so bomb. So bomb. Top tier. I did that. Alrighty, love, so that pretty much completes this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. This is the finished look. As you guys can see, the lace is hitting for. You can't even see the lace, okay? This looks so good, and honestly, I didn't even have to pluck anything. Well, I plucked a little bit, but the wig came pre-plucked, so you guys know that that is a 10 out of 10 for me. I hate plucking. It hurts my hands. So the fact that I didn't have to do much really it sold me, okay? So if you guys are interested in purchasing this unit or any other unit from their site, go ahead and check the description box down below for their information and the links. It will take you straight to their site. But yes, you guys, this is the completed look. I am absolutely in love with it. I don't normally do half up, half downs with wigs, but I'm happy that I decided to go with this look. So if you all enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to your girl's channel, leave a comment down below. And before we go, today's motivational quote is, God is our protection and our strength. He always helps us in times of trouble. So never forget that and keep moving forward. So with that being said, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.